Hey, we are at 101 Westlake in Palm Springs. I'm Terry Garner and Aaliyah Ott is behind the camera. We're with Investors in Action. And this is a property, that we have a loan on. And we are looking at taking it over and figuring out what we need to do to fix it up and get it sold. So come on in. It's actually not that bad. One of the first things when you walk in that you do notice, it has nice travertine tile, but the workmanship isn't very good. There's, if you notice right in here, it's uneven and it wasn't really laid properly. And because there's no staging, that's the first thing your eye sees. So we don't think we need to redo it or touch it because it is nice tile, but putting some area rugs, getting some furniture in there would certainly take your eye away from that. So that's something we want to do in here. The windows look in decent shape, so we'll leave those alone. The kitchen, now while this cabinet color isn't bad, in fact it's something that you would see in other parts of Southern California. In this particular neighborhood though, they go for mid-century modern. So a lighter cabinetry color is more preferred. We're not sure if we're going to do that yet or not. If we did, we would pick up this color, this kind of cream color, and just simply paint them, maybe put on some different handles, more stainless steel type look. Not sure yet if we're going to do that. I would not have put this busy of a backsplash in with this granite tile, but it was done pretty decently, so, and there's a lot of it here as well as all around here, so we're going to leave that. Staging it will help that a lot, and you can tone it down. There's different, by the colors that you use with staging, you can really kind of tone down the busyness of that. Everything else looks okay. I'm not a big fan of this kind of vinyl black side refrigerator, but it's there. So I don't think we'll change that out. Again, staging will divert your eye from that. The one good thing about this unit is all the colors flow. It's the beige tone, so you don't have a mismatch like in the other unit we have in this area where you have some gray and you have some beige, and it just didn't feel coordinated. This one at least is all in the same family of colors. So come back here. This used to be an open patio that was enclosed in. It looks okay. It actually has big windows, so it's letting some light in. It's got a fireplace. A little bit of shoddy work around the fireplace. It wasn't quite closed, but closed in on some of the sides. But again, some staging on that would help. So I think we'll leave this as is. It's got some nice light coming in. If we do end up painting the cabinetry, this kind of bothers me. It looks like a floating cabinet out there. This one is at least attached to the sidewall here, but you could put a board or put a mirror or do something to tie that in together. We'll have to just see what some of our options are. If not, we can leave it that way. That's not a big focal point when you first walk in, so leaving it that way could be all right. So come on back here. This room had a slab leak just recently. The rehabber didn't put any carpet in here, and what he did is just put out little sample squares out on the countertop over there and told people, I'll put carpet in for you, you choose the color. Well, that's a nice idea. That doesn't work because people come in here and they immediately see unfinished. So it's better to go ahead and choose something that's appropriate for the neighborhood and put it in. Now the carpet he had wanted to use was kind of like a shag pile. This neighborhood really calls more for a textured carpet, again that mid-century modern, so we won't use any of those. We'll finish it off and actually put carpet in here. It will be the same color tone, again with everything, so everything flows. The bathroom actually looks pretty good. We'll leave it as is. Again, there's some little detail that would bother me, but if we get a curtain rod here or some doors on here, that'll finish that off. So we do need to finish that. Other than that, I'll step out of the way. Again, kind of busy, wouldn't be what I would choose, but that's what we have, so we'll keep it that way. All right. Oh, slab crack, did we point that out?
Not in the video.
Oh, okay, so here's the slab crack where the water leak was coming from. The water was coming in over here. We don't know exactly where the actual leak is. We're gonna get insurance out here to try to see what we can maximize out of that. Hopefully the leak is in this area so we don't have to touch in the other room, the travertine. Little washer dryer area, we'll leave that. Into this bedroom, again, very unfinished. So we will put the textured carpet down. The other thing in this room is this is dirty. This is no way to show a house. When you're selling it, it should look clean, bright. You'll notice these patches out there. One quick, really fast solution you could do is you could pull a little bit of that Step-O off, go take it to Home Depot, get it color matched, just get a quart of paint, very cheap, and at least paint that so your eye doesn't notice it. And then if you stage it with even just a little chair or a plant or something, you won't even notice that. So very quick, easy fix. If you leave it as is, it looks terrible and ugly and it just makes you feel ick when you walk in. We don't want ick. We want good, clean, nice. Okay, in this bathroom, it looks good. Actually, everything looks finished. The one issue here is it's very dark. And you can add a Solatube in this, or a solar tube. Solatube is actually a brand of solar tubes. And that'll just flood this with light. It'll cost about $700 to $800 to do, just depending on the roof. If they go straight up, we should be able to do that for like $750. And that, I think you'll get a big bang for your buck, given that it's a bathroom. Kitchens and bathrooms are very important to be done properly. So I think that might be worth it. Other than that, a little staging. This will, it'll look really nice. We've got some cubbies here. They definitely need something in there, some towels folded, just something to fill those, so that when the buyer walks in, they know, oh, that's someplace where I can store some of my items.
Not that he left off a door. Which might
exactly,
have that
which
look
right
to
now
it.
looks unfinished. Yeah.
And you got the
And you got the shower
tile in here. Now, just a little tip here. You know, I know that these glass tiles are popular, but there's a point of overdoing it. And I'm looking at this back wall, I'm thinking, that was overdone a little bit. I would have probably used it as a more of a decorative and kind of squared it in a little bit, continued the travertine and just made like a nice little decorative piece in there. The other thing too that's really nice, oh, he did actually add this in, is to bump this out and put a little area there for your shampoos. That's a smart thing to do. And then also like a nice little seating area. Just taking a look at a lot of the bathrooms here that are on the higher end side, a lot of them have that seating area and a little bump out for items. So it looks pretty good, I think. I mean, other than, I think that's a little busy, but. I
probably would have put my shower head, if he had the ability to move it easily, here. But that's fine too.
Yeah.
So, but that's okay. It's just right above the seat.
Or if you wanted to get all, you know, a little bit higher end with it, I would have had two shower heads.
Two shower heads, have a rain shower head over it.
That for sure.
That would have been cool.
So you've got like the little nook there for the toilet, but other than that.
And we have one other room and bathroom, and Aaliyah was just talking about, oops, sorry, pretty in the dark there. But Aaliyah was just talking about using that tile in more of a decorative way. He actually did a pretty nice job of that in this other bathroom. So come this way. And you'll see what we're talking about. So we've got some nice sliders here, but you can see here's more of a great way of using this, because it's not this tile all over the whole thing where it's overwhelming, but it's just kind of a nice decorative piece. So I think that kind of works to tie it all in. Again, I'm still not a big fan of using this type of tile with a granite. It's just very busy, but at least the colors blend, so it looks all right.
And then again, carpet. He enclosed this room in. It doesn't look so bad, but again, it's unfinished. So when people come to take a look at a property, they want to just put their furniture in and go.
And then look at this. Here's just another example of what not to do. Look at this door. Look at the edge of this door. It's unfinished.
Yeah.
It's got this, put putty here, sand that off, and paint it, finish it off. So your eye doesn't pick up those things. And you might say, oh, that's small, the buyer isn't gonna notice that. And they might not consciously notice it, but your subconscious picks up on little details like that.
Yep.
So you walk in there here and just feel unfinished, no carpet, little stuff like all of the little unfinished work needs to be done.
Yep.
So, yeah, I think that's it. Ideally, I would love to have a new door with windows in, but probably not an expense that we'll take on. What I would want to do is clean that up above the door. You can see
Yeah.
that somebody stayed.
Clean it.
That's an easy fix.
Yeah.
That again would relieve your subconscious of seeing those little messy details.
When you see too many little messy details, even if you're not consciously seeing them, your subconscious goes, something isn't quite right.
Yep, and it just feels ick.
Yep.
We don't want ick.
Nope. No it.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.